Introgen has a real key role in the marketplace of identity and access management, largely because it's the coming together of people, technology and processes, and clients really need that trusted partner to work out where on the journey they are, where the current vulnerabilities are, and where they need to get to in line with their business transformation project or just shoring up their cyber defences across their business. And so our role is to work with clients to understand what's coming down the line from a threat perspective, work with One Identity to help with the technology that brings that to life, but also partner with the client to take them on that journey and keep them protected along that way. So in a way that's like a maturity assessment. So where are they on the journey, but more importantly, what's driving them to take action? You know, is it a failed audit? Is it problems with cyber insurance? Or is it, regulation in the business that they're in? Actually, clients don't want to invest in resources that they can't find in the marketplace because they're scarce and expensive. So we actually have that capability to provide managed services across all of our European clients. We're really excited about the future at Introgen. Everyone's talking about AI. I know that's a big part of what One Identity is looking at in terms of building that capability into the core software functionality. So for us, it's continuing working with One Identity to bring that to the clients, but doing it in a way where we can continually improve. So a lot of automation is key there, and that's what we've done at Introgen. We've built tools around all the work we've done over the last 11 years. We've actually built shortcuts, if you like, for want of a better word, so that when they're putting systems in place with us, it happens quicker. So when we work with customers, we're there for the long term. We're not there for the project. And it starts with our consulting at the front end of the process, work out where clients are in the journey and where they need to get to, do a gap analysis, and then we plan out a program of activity. We then move into implementation mode. So we scope out the project with the client, and we use our consultants with that deep-rooted experience to really tease out the intricacies of what the project's going to look like. We've actually developed a methodology called deployment cards. So we've actually chunked up 29 sub-projects within the world of IGA. When we see a client, we'll show these cards. They're like playing cards in a way, and it will describe a certain functional delivery aspect of implementing One Identity Manager. And that helps us not only visualize in the client's mind what the end product's going to be for them, but also we could say, well, that's 5 days worth of work, and that costs £10,000 or whatever it might be. So it's a way of getting to the outcome of what the project's going to look like in a much clearer way in the customer's eyes, and being able to say, and we know pretty much what it's going to cost. So really important in the world of IGA, because the whole market is a history of overrun projects. And then post that, it's that managed services business to really hold their hand in the production environment. Automation is really key, because if you look at most of the projects, especially in the world of IGA, a lot of the money goes in, the professional services. And it's a funny thing, we say we've done our job properly when we've sold you the least professional services possible, which is a bit counterintuitive, but actually it's because we want them to get that value in their projects really quickly. And because we have a managed service function, we want to be that partner post implementation. And so our role is to work with clients to understand what's coming down the line from a threat perspective, work with One Identity to help with the technology that brings that to life, but also partner with the client to take them on that journey and keep them protected along that way.